Hi and welcome back. In this video, we're going to briefly talk a bit more about ABCs and why it can be useful to have this functionality numLegs defined in another class that isn't either of your child classes. The main reason why you'd like this, well, there are two reasons. The first one is that when you read your code and you see, okay, dog is an animal, monkey is an animal, you'll know without reading all of the contents that they will have implemented numLegs. So you'll know that, otherwise you won't be able to use them. Or unless, of course, these are then subclassed by other things which implement the method. But generally, you'll know that they must have implemented the method in order for you to be able to instantiate them, create objects. The other thing that's really useful is that if you have a list of animals, for example, a dog, which is Rolf, and a monkey, which is Bob, you can do a.numLegs. See this? This is quite a magical thing, and it may not seem it just now, but what you've got here are two completely different objects in this list. But because you know they are animals, you can call a.numLegs on all of them. Okay, so let's run this again. Now you can see we get 4 and 2, which is as you'd expect. After all that's happening in the background is, A is this dog, call the numLegs method, you call this thing here, so nothing magical is going on. A is this monkey, so you call the numLegs method on that. Nothing magical, but nonetheless, the fact that you know that these are animals means that you can do this. Furthermore, you can print whether A is an instance of animal. We should not forget the commas. And you get true every time. This is the same for all inheritance in Python. A is an instance of animal, but it has also been extended by the subclass. So Python says, yes, this is an animal in that it has all the methods and the properties of the animal, but it can also have methods and properties of whatever it is that the class defined as well. The usefulness of this is for you to say, okay, these are all animals, therefore I can call animal methods on all of them, and I don't care whether they are more specific, whether they are dogs or monkeys or cats. Because they're animals, you can call the methods in them, and because you define this numLegs method on the animal, you know that all the subclasses must have implemented that as well, so it's safe for you to call it. Now let's go back in the next video to our users and our admins and make a little bit more sense on where this can be useful. As part of that, we're also going to be talking about what an interface is. I'll see you there.